Why, hello, hello. How's it going? How y'all doing? Well, now we have the guy. We have the dude, and he's staring at us, expecting us to know what we're doing. You're supposed to be the king of the world. I don't know what I'm doing. Good morning, Nerdy and Ned Stark. Boromir, excuse me. That is Boromir. Although I do remember seeing some clip from that show and thinking, were there extended scenes I didn't see with Boromir? I'm so confused. Like, no, there's no way they would go back this much later. He looks older, but not that much older. It's kind of the same. Would you like to explain? See, now I gotta edit it. Jimmy C, I literally, I was like, oh, what are they talking about? What happened? And then I scrolled back a little bit. I was like, oh, I better change that. You are the one from my dreams, I tell you. Ah! He's right behind me, isn't he? The plundered mine. Okay, so like, what even... What even were we working on? No, man. Pervy Martin is now a thing. No! No, nothing will ever stain my view of Martin. It was more like we're supposed to be skipping down the yellow brick road. Now it just... No! Okay. I need to return to Weynon Priory with Martin and discuss our next move with Joffrey. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Anderson said it, or Boromir. He is Boromir to me. Okay. Ouch. Before we go any further... Whoa. How do we... Wow. Okay, so... We've been filling out these pages. Jeez. We got Mr. Anderson. Oh, we got Sugar Daddy Jimmy C. Ryan Nowicki. She should put the adoring fan behind him. Yes. Martin is saying, shh, no oblivion crisis. Just relax and accept the moment. Ryan, that would be a new species of horror. He was a worshipper of Sanguine, after all. Relax, just let the invasion happen. My goodness. Okay. I want you to show that to Mr. Nerdy and ask him what he thinks. Okay, fine. Okay. Watching a deer approach the feeder under a tulip poplar. Take a few steps, twitch the shoulder muscles and ear, move forward, wait till she finds the sliced apples I left for her. Aww. Sugar Daddy will have to leave a bit early. I have to let the vampires have their pint of blood. I.e. I have lab work. I don't even remember what our other attributes are that we're working on. I'm so only used to having, like, doing this with pen and paper in front of me. So if I don't have that, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. You have to drive all the way to the VA park, go upstairs for a 30-second blood draw, and then drive all the way back. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, I'm glad the blood draw is fast, but yeah, it does seem like a lot of effort. Seize the moment, Jimmy. I used to donate blood just so I could get... What? This was my youth. Good decisions weren't my thing. Wow, I never would have put that together. I guess that makes sense. I mean, supposedly you already get dizzy on, like, giving any blood as it is. Optimize. Okay, so we're doing conjuration. Wait. No. What are we even working on? I'm not gonna go back to the previous thing and find out. There's no way. Namira's Shrine. That's right. You could do Namira's Shrine early. Okay, so we were doing speed. Endurance, obviously. We're gonna get a little bit of strength automatically. What was that? Flashing that. Did he just heal himself? Okay. Yeah, GBC, I agree. I'm like, I've never really been much of a partaker. So, I'll look something up. Okay. We could do Namira's Shrine. Such a simple one. Well, she accepts us at any level, right? And I'm pretty sure the ring is not leveled. Ouch. This was young me. There was a limited booze budget. Much different now. I definitely had my moments, but I think ethanol lost its spark for me very early on. But I did have a couple moments. I get it. There's definitely a draw. Namira demands a more powerful champion to begin this quest. Maybe this was a level 5 situation. As much as I adore Oblivion, leveled rewards is one thing I absolutely hate. Thank you, Emil. Is your personality sufficiently low? Oh, that's another thing. Is it, which... Is it Namir's shrine? You're supposed to keep your personality low for a bit. You can also drink wine. To lower your personality score, which adds up. Again, what was I using if we weren't leveling strength? Like, what was the logic of this? Ow. Did we already get that level up? See, that's what I'm confused by. I think... Hey, drink first, Namir second. Nerdy, you need some booze. Namira, yes, you have to be loathsome. I don't think we've really put anything into personality. Yeah, you just have to be low enough to do it. That's why it's a good early, is that the reward isn't leveled. The requirement for doing the quest is very low. And if you do it too late, it could be extremely difficult. You have to jump through all these hoops to get your personality, like, low enough. I love that. You need to be loathsome. Okay, I'm glad I fit the qualifications. Fantastic. Oh, you're perfect for my quest. Thanks. Actually, what am I doing? It's like, I feel like we stopped using conjuration. This is where here's me looking at previous live streams. Like, I should at least have like a simple note for myself. But whenever I do the simple note, I make it complicating. Do I know how to do it simple? No, I don't. Can't make simple. Must be complicating. Because, like, obviously. Okay. Oh my gosh. Gaming ads are so creepy lately. Primarily these like mobile, like scammy AI ads that are like overly sexualized. It's kind of gross. Okay. I'm trying to go north and it is not working. Oh! Yeah, we were already there. We were already there. Agreed, nerdy. I've noticed the uptick in that too. It's weird. It's super cringy, but obviously it's got to be working. Because they wouldn't spend the money otherwise. I wish the report button was a little easier to access too. Because some of them, I don't think they all necessarily break the rules, like the terms of service. Some of them like do, which is very weird. They're just like, we'll just see how long this sticks around before it gets caught. It's very weird. It's like Cell's first I've heard of it. Yeah, right. A lot of things sell. Okay, let's see. We need to figure out what we are even leveling right now. Athletics! Yay! Why does your health look terrible? I'll take your word on the mobile game ad. Yeah, if you don't have anything blocking it, they're gross. They're gross. And they make implications. There are implications made about, different deviancies? How would you even put it? Venosity, how's it going? One of them was definitely implying age. Like an ad that was implying pedophilic content. It's definitely what they were peddling. And that ticked me off. That's the one that pushed. I was like trying to pause it and not look at it, but also hit like report it, because I'm like, this is so clear. I've also noticed a lot of rip-off stuff, like fake Pokemon game ads. Yeah, it's all like what, like I already didn't understand how these mobile games were getting attention. But now that they're all AI, they look even more the same. So I'm like, haven't we all seen this stuff before? Why is this anything new? Okay. Man, we are still so slow. We gotta level up our speed. This is so important. We need to get ourselves back to the plundered mine, because this is gonna take forever. Oh, hey guys. My personality is being drained. Perfect. Jeez, when did I level up? Classic Elder Scrolls traveling. Go up and over rather than around. No, I can totally go up this hill. It works, I swear. It's just, if we keep trying, it's totally a shortcut. We also just keep in mind that what passes for pedophilic in the US is very broad range. Adolescence itself is a pretty modern concept. No, I'm not saying dangerous. if you start thinking of these ideas in the abstract, people get protective, which is good, but reactive, which is bad. Yeah, no, this was what it was trying to do. That was the intent, but I'm not gonna call out the genre because talk about protective and reactive. I don't think people like it when I say this. So I will just say there is a genre of video games and movies and shows and stuff that runs off of that theme quite a lot. And it's really, if you haven't grown up with it especially, but even people who watch it a lot of times will be like, yeah, that's a big problem. That it's like when they make games about it, the ads are very like, not always, but like they can be very explicitly that, and you're like, this is, we're not talking about 17, a year under, or like, or 50, whatever year underage is from wherever you're from. It could be multiple things, like, oh, barely, birthday's tomorrow. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like, this is explicitly a child. And the content they're trying to sell is very obvious. And it's, I just feel like some of them are just like, we'll stick it on YouTube long enough to hopefully snag a few of our weirdos, and then like, before we get reported off. Bacon and sausage with white gravy and guess what? I had bacon and I was making bacon and the bacon was just not quite right bacon, and I was like, Mr. Nerdy, smell this. I think this might have aged a little too much. And he said yes, and I had to throw away the bacon, and I was sad with no bacon. Anyways, that's my story. I had to get that off my chest. I was very distressed about it. We have found Cloud Rule. Is that where we're going? Oh no, we're supposed to go to Weynon Priory. I like the original, but I find the remake has some better quality of life changes. There's things I like about the remake for sure, and there's things I like about. Well, obviously I love the original. We can't even. That's not even in question. Have I forgotten where Weynon Priory is? Oh dear. Where am I going? It's Coral. Duh. The Odell Farm and Weynon Priory. What am I doing? Okay, we'll just... Am I giving him up right now? Is that what we're doing? I guess. Oh!
Help! You must
no,
help.
He wasn't behind him this time.
At Weynon Priory.
Hold on, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead.
No, who's attacking Weynon Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone.
I love we could just
looked around the corner to see who
stop.
it was. They looked like
and have a whole conversation.
Ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move.
No!
They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Okay, sometimes if you get it just right. Just right. Here, let me check this. Sometimes if you get it just right, the last time we played this, it was a total accident. Where we played it and he's like, the cutscene with him speaking, the guy's head was right behind him, like Martin, and he was like, I think he's right behind me, and he's literally looking over his shoulder. Okay, so I made the breakfast calzone this weekend. I forgot to take pictures. How could you? The whole point of making it is just for the pictures. You know this. For us, obviously. We'll forgive you this one time. What's this? Ooh. I have work. Now I'm in contact with my boss if he needs me, because today he said he had a very small job. That might not need help, but the next days will be busy. None of your business. How's it going? Okay. Let's see what we can get this time around. Okay, we gotta get it like
Help?
this.
You must help.
Oh no,
They're
wait!
killing everyone at Weynon Priory.
He is way too calm. Look, check this out, He's right there! Hold on, tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
I think they're right behind me. I think so too. Who's attacking Weynon Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Hello fams, hope everyone had a great weekend. Sup? At least the Mythic Dawn isn't rude, interrupting conversations. You know, fair point. He is just quietly, patiently waiting his turn. Where's Joffrey? Is he safe? Is he safe? And the guy's like, okay, can we get on with it, please? I got a job to do.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying.
And this guy's just talkative.
You must help us.
Only the chosen. Use a hand here. Only the chosen. My Lord Dagon.
You are weak. I do not fear death.
Do you notice when she swings at him, it goes through me? Interesting. So there is still some targeting aspect to this. Brother Piner, no. They brought a little bit of gold. No, Prior Maberel. I've decided to go back to Elden Ring and get good. You got this. I respect it from a distance.
Your timing.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
For a split second, I thought I had the Thum. Turns out I do not.
Watch the flank.
No, that's not, no, get up.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Weynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
I'll go check on the amulet.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Oh, the music.
Here for the Amulet of Kings. They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
I found Martin. He's safe.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where will Martin be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Assistance?
You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer.
I'm pretty sure you have to ask for assistance. That's so sad.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our
Yeah,
ancient
we were
fortress,
just over there.
sanctuary,
We weren't
refuge of
supposed to be
last
over there,
resort.
but we were.
Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Okay, okay.
Cloud Ruler,
No, why is it keep... Okay.
we should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud.
Calamity is a word I need to work in a conversation more often. It's a great word. Calamity. Does Martin not have a horse? See? You couldn't drop the amulet because of the quest item flag. They should have just left it in your hands until they needed it. Jeez, see? That would have been nice. If they were paying attention. Hey! Would have been much safer in my hands than anyone else's. Who is that? Oh, now I'm curious. Search wolf. Bandit. Okay, okay. Horse suck in this game. I love finding new words to work into my day-to-day. I didn't realize that wasn't a common drive for a lot of people. And later found that younger kids just get confused. Oh, come on. I have to say that there are... Hey. No. Stay away. No, don't just go after him. That's not fair. Unforgiving games like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, and the HBS Battletech from 2018 are wonderful in that they trust the player to learn and adapt. I beat Godric the Grafted, got the Great Rune, then did a level boost cheese from there. Don't know what any of that means. Ryan, I'm an eccentric nerd, but I'm with you.
Might have to head over to the Mages Guild and see if they're accepting new members.
I've heard good things about the mage trainers there.
Wow, you guys
Good
were
to
not
know.
paid to stand in here
Heard
and
any news
advertise
from
for
the
the
other
Mages Guild,
provinces?
were you?
I have heard things are
Of
bad in
course
Vardenheim.
not.
What?
The Telvanni do their best to close the gates.
Why would I presume such a thing? Okay.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters.
What
and
is it now?
I'm worried about them.
Oh, oops, I walked right past him. Valis Odil.
My sons. Have you seen my sons?
Sons.
Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but I fear for their safety.
Tell me more about these creatures.
For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more by now. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls, it still affects us all. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place?
Yes, I'll help.
Somehow, I knew you'd do the right thing. I'm supposed to meet them at Weynon Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
Yeah, you're not gonna help with your sons. Some 18-ish guy was saying something that didn't sound quite right and asked if he can confirm the veracity of the statement. He was like, huh? Vaughn, it could be a late breakfast brunch, then you'd still have lunch. Are you sure you want to get that sword in its worst version? It's a trade-off in Oblivion. Wait till later and the goblins are much more difficult to kill. Yeah, how good is it at its latest point? That's a good point. I think I got it okay, this is what I will say. I'm pretty sure I got it at its highest level before, and I still never use it. That's a good point. Because last time I was level 25 prior to even starting the main quest. Yeah, there's only a few items. There's a bunch of items that will level cap it, not a bunch, but like, there's enough of a number that will level cap at 25. And there's like, hardly any that level cap at 30, and it's just not worth it. Yeah, between level 25 and 30, the amount of leveled items you get is so microscopic, and then the enemies are all 5 levels more spongy, and it's not. I would say 30 is not worth it. 25 has always felt worth it.
I'm afraid I have no time for
But
small
that's
talk,
like the
friend.
max.
I'm waiting for my father, Valis
16
Odil.
is great too.
Have you seen him in town by any chance?
Yes, he told me about the creatures.
They began raiding our farm a few days ago. There are more now, and I have no idea where they're coming from. It's our duty to protect our own, even if others will do nothing. Father taught us that much, and we won't back down from a fight. The guards claim there's no evidence of them, so they won't lift a finger. That's why we have to be the ones to deal with them.
Dude, all you have to do is just take a picture of one of them, and then the guards will believe you. Valis Odil.
He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place.
He could have come with me, and it would have been a better
situation.
situation.
No personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Yeah, typically I would recommend waiting for children for sure. It's not usually like a weapon that I'm like depending on end game anyway, but by 9 they need your help. Dovahkiin, Crumpet Gamer, how's it going?
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Yes. Sugar Daddy, last time I played Elden Ring, I made it inside the capital but got stuck on the golden boss dude. Elden Ring just stresses me out. It stresses me out to watch people play Elden Ring. There you are. Yeah, this was the benefits of fully efficient leveling prior to starting the main quest line. Is you just kind of get all the best stuff, and you throw away what you're not into. Hello, I come to visit Citadel. Dovahkiin is in Citadel. Word of advice, don't kill Umbra. Without the quest, the weapon becomes super heavy. Keep it as a quest item. I would usually do the Mages Guild and Knights of the Nine before much of the other stuff in my replays. It's got good pacing for loot, and since the DLC can rescale the loot stuff. That's a good point. Now that you're saying that, I'm kind of thinking... I forgot about that. The Knights of the Nine rescales. So just do Knights of the Nine first. That makes so much sense.
Stay focused. Watch your backs and be careful. Antis, are you ready? Let's go.
Oh, that's the Oblivion Gate. Where's the Gabos? Knock him out. Okay, okay, okay. I remember one time having like an actual time trying to keep them both alive. I feel more like I just need to keep them out of my way. Jeez, there's a lot of them.
Just warm up, you pathetic bloke! This ends here! Fight fire! You're fire! Pathetic.
Joffrey almost hit him. The goblins are defeated. I should return to Coral and tell Valis Odil his sons are safe. I believe they are both safe. No, I don't want your radishes. Nerdy, you and Mr. Nerdy go out and do anything fun over the weekend? We finally played the like the beginning of Split Fiction. Original Oblivion is best to play at low levels due to the scaling and the fact that you can max your stats easily, like in the remaster. Oh yeah, did you guys have anything fun from the massive donations of last stream? Yeah, they actually are on their way to being accessible to me. They're coming in, so I gotta take Mr. Nerdy on a date. What should it be? What should it be? I kind of wanted to do, instead of like taking him out to eat, because like we can make food at home. I was thinking we should eat at home, but then like go to an arcade or something. I haven't done things like that in a while. I've heard good things about Split Fiction. We just started playing it and we're enjoying it so far. Like barely started. But we, oh wait. Oh yeah. We like what we're seeing so far. There's only, I think we've had one moment where we got stuck, where we were like, what are we supposed to do? But it was just me not realizing that a mechanic extended to the distance that it did, and I was like, oh, I was supposed to just click a button. My bad.
Hail.
What donations? This isn't a charity. She's oh. That is kind of you. Oh, that's what am I doing? That is Martin. Thought I was seeing myself in the third what is happening?
You are weak, like a god.
Whoa!
Long burn the dragon fires. I sworn as death.
What's his name? Oogle Ballet. Oogle. Okay, well, you know what? Just doing his thing. Wait, this isn't right. This isn't right. I wish I could get enough people wanting to watch me play Fallout right now. I'm just... What? I make builds and kill stuff. It's definitely...
You have to admit, this is a good place to live.
Like...
Friendly folks, I think.
There's so many aspects to it.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Syria.
Disturbing tales. Wait a minute.
It can't be.
Wait a minute.
No doubt.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
They say that slavery has been abolished.
I came from over here.
How stressed
I went over here.
renounced
I walked further over here. We passed this. It's right over there. Okay. Sorry, got mixed up. These competing businesses right across the way from each other. Brother Sean, have you learned how to read Daedric? Okay, I'm a little behind in my studies, but... Do I have to do my homework? Okay, Brother Sean,
What do you want, Breton trash?
Excuse me. Where's the father? What is it now? He's not up here, is he? But yeah, that's my plan. My plan is to take him on a Take him on a date. To the arcade sometime. Brother Sean graces us with his presence. How is the monastery today? Nice. It's honestly been some time since I had the chance to go-kart. Though golf carts sort of counts. Go-karting sounds awesome. Where am I even going? Oh, it's his house. We can't raid his house. That's not right. LOL, the monastery is overrun with an oblivion gate. Brother Joffrey will help us. And that random person who escaped the prison. Okay. He's still not awake. There he is. Hey.
You're back, and you've brought my sons with you. How wonderful!
The creatures.
Foul things. They deserve the death you've brought them.
Ooh.
I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melinda Sankras. I mean, have you seen her? And have you seen him? I just don't get it.
What?
My boys are safe. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for sticking with them and helping a foolish old man. Please, take this. I won't be needing it any longer. My battles are over. I plan to live out my days on the farm in peace and quiet.
Nice. Now let's see what Chillrend is at this low of a level. We're level 4. Our short sword of frost is damage 5 on strike. Chillrend is 5 on strike, weakness to frost 10% for 20 seconds on strike. Definitely better. All praise Talos. So now we can sell our little thing.
Hello there.
Hello. Ooh, there's a bow that you can get that's not leveled.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Who's your mother?
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. You too.
Okay. It's like basically a walking ad for your mother's place. The Sidric Order is cool, the oldest monastic order in Tamriel. Based on the Isle of Artaeum, they practice the old ways and study the mystic forces of the universe rather than deity worship. Here's a pickle I never got over in Skyrim. If the Empire is trying to control it, then why is Talos worship banned? Wasn't that because of the Empire isn't banning Talos worship? I thought it was because of the control that the High Elves took, whatever they're called. I think my favorite quest-related character in Coral is Weynon Priory. I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. The Empire That's fantastic. The Empire doesn't want to. They capitulated the Thalmor with the White Gold's Concordant. Yeah, and they figured that if they were even to wipe... It's a Thalmor, thank you. If they were even to wipe out the Thalmor... You know, like, how are they gonna do that if they're all infighting? But... I think they felt that the Thalmor were gonna beat them at that point. It's called the Fristerimbo. Frostworm? This is fantastic. Okay, that guy is putting that meat away. Dang. Yeah, because he worked so hard to save his sons. Just stressed him out.
I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel, quality armor, and weapons. Armor, weapons, I have it all. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're a big... Well, you're pathetic. That's... Yes, all right, I get it. Go ahead. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a fair deal. Another satisfied customer.
Nanya, it's a pretty strategic concession. They made it pretty clear that no one was bothering to enforce the Talos ban until Ulfric made a huge stink about it. I did Stormcloak, never played through the Imperial side. I need to. Yeah, I think when I first got the game, I was like, Stormcloak, obviously. And then as I played it, I'm like, I think I'm on the Imperial side. Like, not that the situation is great at all. Legends don't burn down villages, Sugar Daddy. Ulfric said Sugar Daddy as well. Yeah, Ulfric plays like the calm, reasonable one, but he isn't always. The goal of the Thalmor is, yeah. Probably the reason the Thalmor won't succeed. Okay. Yeah, I think the game leaves enough space where both could be correct, either could be correct. So obviously they haven't.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
They are not. They did not make an obvious right or wrong, in my opinion. It seemed obvious in the beginning, and then that seemed more wrong as time went on. I think the Empire was in a losing battle, and they could have... I think selling everyone out would have been like, no, we're gonna keep fighting you, and just let everybody die.
You too.
But at least that's what it looks like. A fractured empire can't stop the Aldmeri Dominion. Yeah, that's more what I landed on. But the reality is that, yeah, Ulfric I don't think is a good leader at all, but... And I don't think that fighting a civil war and killing the only people who will fight the Aldmeri Dominion with you is the way to deal with it. But either way, the game is not meant to have a right answer and a wrong answer. It's meant to have a open enough, like, you can feel right no matter what you choose type of situation.
Greetings.
Yeah, if I were Thalmor General, I'd want the Empire fractured. I think that really is, like if Ulfric was sent by the Thalmor to break everything apart, I'd be like, that also is, it could add up. Yeah, I mean, I think the bigger the Empire was at the time, the better they would have fared against their impending doom with the Thalmor, but I'm just thinking about in the context of just that game. Everyone killing each other and not fighting the fighting the Thalmor as well, but also killing each other was just what the Thalmor needed. Yeah, the Empire isn't, but it's like lesser of two evils situation. How far off? Are we following the Red Ring Road? We are! For Twitch I wrote, follow the Red Ring Road. We do have to follow the Red Ring Road. Or actually we don't. We could go up. I feel like this could still be faster. I don't know. Do we have the best bet to be sure that the Thalmor can't succeed is to have another person ascend like Talos did? Became a tower that keeps them from unmaking the world. Pirates the Burned, hello. Shout out to the homie that sneaks in your gear to the Thalmor party. Yes, shout out. Who are you?
What is it now?
Oh, is this just a coincidence that we're still walking in the same direction? Because this is weird. Okay, so I got my horse. You guys don't have your horses. Oh, that's unfortunate. I am so sorry for you. I made an Argonian that was named Sneaks by Elf, and it did not work at the embassy. Wait, it didn't work? It's like James Bond with the Magic of Dragons. Gimme, what's your race and class? My race is Breton, my class is custom. Actually, my class is Narracopter. Yes, I'm the Narracopter. Which makes more sense in Morrowind than it does here, but that's okay. It's a callback. Oh no, there's oblivion gates everywhere. Dang it. What do you guys think the Elder Scrolls 6's subtitle name will be? I don't know if I believe in Elder Scrolls 6 anymore. I'm losing my faith. I know, it's horrible.
Pay up.
You're pathetic.
Oh, that's right. I don't have that sword anymore. Considering the kick in the backside, but the Inyol, how's it going? I have faith it'll come out, whether it will be any good or not. However, Todd's probably asking for another decade to make it half decent. I have faith, Todd. You can do it. It's just like, what is even happening at this point? How steep is it if we just do this? There we go. It will be Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Elder Scrolls Edition because the game will have a lot of sailing. I heard that. Dude. Kenny G. Kenny G says Bethesda should have never done Starfield and went straight to Elder Scrolls 6. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I feel like... Hey! No, not the horse. Not the horse. I am not okay with this. Go away. Fort Empire. When you're a high enough level, there's usually like a troll right here. Is this a no fast travel playthrough? It's a limited fast travel playthrough. We kind of have a... There have been moments where we're like, this is silly, or we're almost out of time. Wait a minute. That's concerning. Where's our friend? See, the problem with not doing fast travel is you end up losing your friends. Where are they? Oh. Oh, hey guys. You heard Starfield was a game only Todd wanted to make? Interesting. I'm just so curious about what it really looks like in the background. Wait, oh, wrong one. Maybe it's just worth preserving until the Thalmor are defeated, but then who's to decide that? You lost Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Martin is the GOAT. Martin is the best. Why? Ow, Martin. We have Mass Effect and other games with Starfield. I mean, I guess is any game necessary? Like, why do we need... Oh, you know... Okay, you know what games are a bit unnecessary? All the Call of Duty games. Dude, we had Modern Warfare 1 and 2. None others are... There's this... Why do they come out so often? I get you gotta make money and people got jobs and stuff. So everybody needs money, but like, are the games needed? Like, I feel like most people with like Call of Duty or any game like it. I'm not just saying Call of Duty because I like Call of Duty, especially when they allowed local co-op. I feel like games like that are released on too regular of a basis feel like whoever pops in at whatever generation they pop in at, those are the games they like. Some people are Black Ops people. Some people are Modern Warfare people. Some people are whatever. But they stick with whatever generation, like one or two games that they popped in at, but they don't play the ones before and they don't care about the ones after. No, excuse me. I was like, I know who has that power. Martin has that power. Better watch it, buddy. Stay away from my horse, buddy. Where'd you go? Hey! He was shooting at my horse. Yeah, it's the same thing with the, no offense, the NFL games. There was one every single year, and guess what? Every year they were the exact same game, minus like 1%. You're like, oh great, they updated something. I don't know what it was. NFL Blitz 2000 was great. That was a great game. Anything beyond that was, hey, technically the graphics are a tiny bit better. You can't tell with the naked eye, but technically they're better. You're like, okay, I don't care. No! Outer Worlds was a Fallout wannabe in space by Obsidian. I know I hate Outer Worlds much worse. I'm completely indifferent to it. Only thing worse than hatred is indifference. I feel that way about modern SpongeBob. The new generation must think SpongeBob isn't funny if they watch the new they have new episodes? The Stormcloaks are wait. Oh dear. Whoa! Why are you going after the horse? Jeez. Tiger and Grayson are here to say hi. Hi, Tiger and Grayson. Welcome. Shout out to Tiger plus Grayson. Okay. Attempted horse murder. Literally! How many of these enemies are gonna go straight for my horse who's literally not even attacking at this point? He's just standing there. I immediately thought venison, and I don't even know. You do get venison from there, right? Why is it so tiny and cute? That's adorable baby. I don't want the Thalmor annihilating Skyrim. We're just coming at this from opposite sides of the equation. Yeah. I think both sides are always gonna think they're right, that they're equally reasonable and equally logical and whatever, but it's like, at the end of the day, just gotta see which one pans out. I wonder what's canonically what happens. I'm assuming the Civil War, like, I guess the Empire would have to win that, wouldn't it? Or like, canonically, do they have the Nords win it? No! Everybody wants to eat the horse. TES6, the Teletubbies won the Civil War. Did she use the Valley Girl voice? It may have started sneaking in. I don't know where we're going, but we need to leave. I think the only problem is there are times in history where the little guy all overthrew the big guy, only to have a greater tyranny take over. So tyrannies always cater to the little guy first. No, we need to overthrow the people above us. But you know what? One way or another, the world is the world, and you're gonna get a lot of bad stuff in it. There's zero chance I will write the Stormcloaks winning. I don't know if that would pan out well for any future story. Pervy Martin
At
wins
Sugar Daddy Jimmy, super chatted $20. Pervy Martin wins the Civil War. Pervy Martin always asterisk wins.
Asterisk. Always asterisk wins. There's Pervy Martin wins the war. He's not. I gotta move him. I gotta move the heads. Sugar Daddy just wants to be heard. He just hear me. Thank you so much, Sugar Daddy Jimmy. That's so kind of you. He's like, I will make sure everybody hears this. And everybody knows this. We must all salute Pervy Martin. Poor Martin's like, I don't even know what's happening. This part is kind of magnificent, let's be honest. Okay. We're gonna get to... Why are they staring at me like that? That is a little creepy. Okay, stop it, guys. Stop staring at me. Merv's the Merv. I love this part. Me too. So good. Okay, we're about to hit the most magnificent part. But we're gonna take a brief break because many reasons. Wait, what's happening? Sugar Daddy has to leave. The vampire's begging. No! The vampires! I think my problem with this game is that all the armor is really kind of similar looking. It's mostly just different colors. Glass is probably the most distinctive. That is true. Y'all have a good one. Have a good one, Sugar Daddy Jim C. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's so kind of you. TS6, Todd's gray hair. The Pervy Martin will win the war in the end. He will always win the war in the end. Wait a minute, what is oh goodness. Okay, we will be right back. And Invictus, I hope your appointment with the vampires goes well. Girl, you alive or something? No. Wish I was. But alas, that is not a blessing that has been bestowed upon me. Okay. You fight the fridge? Oh, baby, I won.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Good evening. My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come. Your
What a
blades are
wild
waiting
thing to
greet
say.
you.
This kid's like, I'm just a monk. He's got a dark backstory. I'm just a random dude, and he's like, we haven't had the honor of the Emperor's visit. And he's like, okay, sure. Yeah, I guess that's, you guys think that's me, cool. As long as you won. Thank you, you guys always back me up.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail,
Dragonborn!
Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
I like how they went with the Japanese theme. It's beautiful.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blade saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone
It's a lot,
expects
dude,
me
I
to
get it.
suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, we need to get the amulet back.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Whoa, what the? Okay. Maybe he will.
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion.
Almost.
What the Emperor told you
Keyword.
implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest.
Ooh.
In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay. How about that Oblivion Gate you saw?
Something has changed to make these stable portals to oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key. Don't worry about
Israel,
me, my friends.
Dowdy, how's it
I know I'm in
going?
good hands here.
We must believe Sean Bean will live. Like he did in Silent Hill 1 movie. I ate a what? Dirty place. Oh! That's a game. No, that sounds. No, that sounds scary. How you doing, Israel Dowdy? Nerdy should play Silent Hill 1 through 4. That'd be an insane treat. What? I'm scared. Dude, Martin will be conjuring dead things. He stinks of death. What a priest. Oh, Joffrey.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as
Thank
worthy
you.
as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
I love that you just have the option to say no just because. What'll my duties be as a blade?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Yes, I will join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
Yay! I'm just here for the free sword. Okay. I am poor, and I need to get jobs. Okay, Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something
Varys!
about the assassins.
Finally,
You'll find
the
Boris at
katana!
Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Okay, so Dragonfires, the Blades.
Give my warm regards to
Katana
Boris.
be praised.
Tell him he should not blame himself for the
Okay.
Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
It saddens me greatly that I don't entirely remember what we were leveling. Endurance, obviously. Athletics, so speed, obviously. And I think strength. Yes, cherish it every time Oblivion gives you more dialogue options, then go on. Essentially, half of what those options even are is like, yes, uh-huh. That's basically what a lot of, that's fair. Okay. We're talkative over here. We need more things to say. Give us something interesting to do. Woo! Long time no see. I'm doing well. Dude. Every time I go back to start working on videos again, I go back to like, I go back to the old videos and I'll see the comments, or I'll go back to the old streams and see old names, and I'm like, dude, so cool. It's a long time no see. Wait, why is there a cave? I doubt there's a cave this close to the wall. It says there's a cave. Why does it say that? Okay, presuming it's not expecting us to phase through the wall. Oh. Okay, there's already a turn here. Here we go. We're gonna find this cave for no reason. Actually, the only reason would really be, like, should we try to force this level up to even see what we were doing? I need to start writing things down again. Or, oh, I'm imagining like a mechanical, like, push button situation where you can, like, just mark the things you're working on that time around. But then it matters what your major and minor skills are. You can't just go mixing everything up or else it gets a little choppy. Whatever. I gotta know, did I ruin mass recruiting? Why can't I do it anymore? What? Dude, bro. That was already so generous, man. You don't need to do it again. We are already greatly in your debt. You may have been marked. Best way to check is try it on another streamer. I know you're being serious, but in a way it's funny. Hey, go over to someone else. Try to share the love, just to make sure it's working. Let's see, let's all think of somebody we really like. And just be like, oh, you should try it on them. Just make sure it works. But yeah, actually, I don't know. Like, why? That is a good question. Is this... I would assume it would have to be on YouTube's end. Ryan, I won't do it for another. Okay, what? Is this the same cave, or did I pass the cave we were trying to find? Did I pass it? Okay, wait. Alchemy was something we were doing, and why were we doing it? This is why, seriously, we need to, like, just go an unmarked cave, genius. I swear, didn't we already pass the unmarked cave with Martin? He's like a squeaky toy. I need a dog meat here. I swear if that other one, that little imp goes after my horse. Oh no, we don't tolerate that here. Catch these hands. You stay away from my horse. Where my only true loyalties lie, to my horse. It's YouTube. She's right, it's not my I would think it would have to be YouTube because, I mean, it's a mechanical, like, it's happening on that end of it. I don't think YouTube could communicate with your bank fast enough to be like, something's been flagged, or you know what I mean? You can make a recruiter account to do it with the proper steps. You guys, I don't even know what to do with a discussion about how can we possibly donate more. This is very kind of you. I appreciate that this is even a question. But genuinely, thank you so much for even the consideration. A true saint of House Nerdy. If I make a recruitment account, it shall be named Forbidden Sweet Roll. Yes! It is the Forbidden Sweet Roll. Okay, why am I in here? I'm in here. Okay. Listen. I'm in here to level up really quickly because I don't know what it was that I was leveling up to begin with. And I think that's a bit of a problem. So let's just see what we were even doing, because genuinely I don't even know. Like, I think we can. Okay. It's unmarked and it's forbidden. This cave has a forbidden sector, which makes me super curious now. Anti-fraud measures. Yeah, that would be the thing, especially if they're repeated. Yeah, that's a good point. The same expenses repeated. Let's see. Okay, block is increased. Oh wow, that took nothing. Okay. gonna be a bit of a problem, because I'm gonna lose my carry weight again, aren't I? I haven't lost yet. Curious. YouTube is also doing a bit of a purge right now. They've been giving VTubers the axe recently. Not that there's any shortage of them. Do you know what the stipulations are? Like, what they're looking for in particular? Is it just people who are, like, sitting there doing nothing? Is it reaction channels? Is it, like, the inappropriate nature of many of them? The bit predatory. So, like, I could see if they feel like there's no value. But then, like, what's the line, though? If it's a value-based thing, what's the line at which... And who decides what value is, I guess? I don't know. I can't recall the last time I got another disease in Oblivion other than vampirism. That's what it's the hand-to-hand, man. As soon as I started hand-to-hand, the diseases be rolling in. We should not be touching any of these creatures, apparently. How you doing, Paris? Oh, I like you pop back in. It's good to see you. Bicycle to Icicle, how's it going? Brassica? Okay. Hey, y'all. I only super chatted, which never do because it left me no option. Hey, bro. Dude, Forbidden Sweet Roll, that's so funny. Okay. I think it's just because I play as an Argonian, so I don't get to... Oh! Dude, that's awesome. I think I played as an Argonian, and then when you get the vampirism disease, you're like, really? Really? I mean, I guess they wouldn't block the whole vampirism thing from an entire race. So it makes sense, but I was a little offended because I was like, I thought I was immune to everything. I thought I could fight these red-eyed dudes and not have a problem, but it makes sense. Girl, whatever date you do, post a pic. I'm trying to think if I could do that. Would that be like a Discord thing or like a YouTube? Oh no, YouTube has like more social media-y aspects now. Okay, what is happening over here? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Red Ruby Cave, Toadstool Hollow. Where was that? Bruma Caverns. Wait, where was that? Wait a minute. Unmarked. I was all the way down there? It's supernatural. Okay, so supernatural. So that's the distinguishing factor. That would make so much sense. It's a supernatural affliction, so therefore it is in a different category. Doing some research on yet. Do you send with mobile or PC? If mobile, is it Apple? Artie Poo, how's it going? Oblivion. Vampirism was created by Molag Bal. I would rather not go into details. Messed up. Man, once you get into any details with Elder Scrolls, there's some messy. There's a little bit of messiness, and there's some exciting storytelling. Wait. Gerald's basement? Hold on. Trying into YouTube in a browser and phone send from that instead of the app. Oh, it could be like through the application problem. You know what? This is gonna come up later. So we're not gonna find... This is not a leveling up cave. Bummer. This is later in the main quest line, right? Or is this... No, wait. This is a... Is this a vampire quest line? I'm trying to remember which it was. Galaxy. Oh, Galaxy. I saw Gal, and I was like, nerdy game Gal? Like, what are we talking about? Pugalo? Dude, Argonians with vampirism look creepy. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine. If we ever do a vampire run, vampirism, whatever, but I don't like vampirism. I don't enjoy it, but I will be honest. I would do an Argonian vampire run. If you go far enough underwater, since you could breathe underwater, will it block you from the sun? Does that count? Probably not. Does Oblivion even have the mechanics for, like, accurate sun damage? Like, if you run into the shade, does it change anything? Or is it just you're outside in daytime, so you die? Argonians look like their souls have left them when they get vampirism. Pugalo, no, unfortunately. I think it's main quest if you are close to... Yeah, right? That's what I thought. Argonians resist disease, yes. I got it right in Pugalo. Pugalo. Pugalol. Okay. Where are we going? We are going southeast. Wow, you would do a non-Breton? That would be a change. Yeah, we did for a permadeath. See, I only stray from Breton when I know I'm killing the character anyway. That's it seems to be the trend. The permadeath characters we did were non-Breton because it was like, let's be a little adventurous. It's not a long-term commitment anyway. If works in the browser on mobile, then it may be a corruption in the app cache. Ooh, we're getting into technological stuff. I was just talking to somebody. We were talking about how to improve a website, and I was explaining my ideas, but I was like, understand that I know that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I know that my idealistic thoughts are based in no experience. So, like, I don't even know if this is possible, but, like, this would be my ideal situation. And we were talking about it. It's like, I used to be the tech-savvy person just because I played around with stuff. And it's like when you grow up with certain tech stuff that your parents didn't, and you're like, oh, I know things that that I have to teach everybody else because I'm the one messing with it. But then, you get older and you realize, oh, people actually are educated in the background of how this stuff works. Obomatic supersonic. I believe you never take 0 sun damage, but if it is sunny, no clouds at midday, you will take double the stated damage, I believe. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I feel like I couldn't quite get behind just the constant irritation. And get out of here. Hey, oi. If you play Vampire Morrowind or Oblivion, just expect to embrace the nightlife. Oh, helljoy. I get it. Everything's being drained. Am I leveling up at least? It's worth it for the gains, bruh. Gotta make those gains. Yay. Hand-to-hand skill increase. Are we not leveled up yet? Not even. Just, like, not even. Okay, Obomatic. Obomatic. Gotcha. Okay. Maybe don't go out in the sun? Yeah. I don't like it. Well, also if you fast traveled, isn't that a bit of an issue? If you fast travel like it's nighttime. I just remember being like this constant like, why am I even playing right now? If I play the game, I'll take sun damage, and this is annoying. The safest way to not get sun damage is to not play. Ryan, is tour socks good or do what? I'm lost. Commander, don't forget to send any written orders through our carrier pigeon in the chat. Super mod. Give points used for all chat. Oh. Oh! What? Commands disable. I am so... Emotes. Activate emotes in chat. Let me see if this works, by the way. I'm only looking... I need to, like, edit and update my commands. Wait, is there someone invisible next to me?
We have a small problem that we hope you can help
it
us
worked.
with. You may be wondering why you can't see me. We are all wondering the same thing.
We're all wondering the same thing. Okay. Dirham Serethi. What happened?
Everyone in Aylesville suddenly became invisible several weeks ago. It was sort of fun at first, but the novelty has definitely worn off now. You can imagine how difficult it is to run an inn while invisible. Once you get a reputation as a haunted inn, you can just forget about it. So we've all been keeping quiet, hoping the spell will wear off. But we're running out of patience. We're sure it was Ankatar's doing, but we can't find him. If you can help us, we will be extremely grateful.
Who's Ankatar?
He's a wizard who took up residence in the ruins of Fort Caractacus a couple of years ago. He's caused us no end of trouble with his magical experiments, but nothing as bad as this. We've tried to find him, but had no luck. If he's still living in the fort, he's hiding from us, and no wonder. If you could find him and get him to remove this cursed invisibility, we will all be in your debt.
It's proxy chains, nerdy. Tor is good to avoid small-scale tracking. Tails force all applications to run through the network. If govs or corporations are really watching, it doesn't help as much as you might expect. Huh. What if I kept my localized IP on a SIM card using chains? Fort Caractacus.
It's just to the southeast of here. Follow the path down the hill. But watch out for the invisible monsters that infest the ruins.
Well, I mean, with hand-to-hand, at least we gotta, like... get right up to him. It'll probably be a lot easier.
We're pretty sure he's still hiding out in Fort Caractacus. Although he never answers when we've tried to find him.
Huh.
Goodbye.
Okay, so, he's right there. He's walking along. I thought I saw something. Wait a minute, we were supposed to be going southeast. Did we ever end up doing that? I don't know. Fort Caractacus. I solemnly swear I'm to no good. I am to do no good at all. It is not allowed. I will never fall to the temptation of doing good. Oh, no, no, no. Not I. Well, you know, I mean... Do you hear that? Ay, ay, ay. Wait, no, no. Whoa! Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I didn't know about this invisible beasts thing. Okay. This is unpleasant. Okay, hold on a minute.
Go away! I don't want whatever you're selling.
Networks are systems, nerdy. Using a little of Miss QL will teach you many things. Or Miss QL, my
I
sequel?
told you to leave me alone. Go away. Oblivion take you. What is
Hey.
it you want from me?
Rude. I just want to ask you about the invisibility spell.
Yes, I have been working on a new invisibility spell. As you can see, it works quite well. Why?
I can literally see your lips moving. It works great, but not perfect. Tell him about Ailswell.
Oh, really? Everyone in town? That must have been what all the shouting was about a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I was engrossed in an experiment that required my full attention. You see, in order to increase the efficacy of the spell, the radius was likely to approach the... Oh, never mind. I don't mean to bore you.
Just tell me how to reverse it. I love how he's like, oh yeah, I was working on my experiment. Oh, that's what all this screaming was. Linux is hated by many tracking entities because it does not share your info. SQL is the language. MySQL is the database interpreter. The Invisalign factory got out of hand.
You can tell them not to worry. The effect is not actually permanent. It should wear off eventually.
I'm sure everybody is very confident in that. Eventually?
Well, in a year or two, maybe a bit more. There's no way to be absolutely sure. That's the exciting thing about basic research.
Oh my gosh. It's not everybody's job to help you with your research. They can't wait for a year.
Really? I find being invisible quite refreshing.
Nobody cares what
But
you find.
if it will get everyone to leave me alone, fine. I did work out a counterspell last week. If I can just put my hand to it. Ah. Here. Stand in the center of town to make sure you get everyone. Oh, and make sure... Never mind. It should be fine.
It should be fine? No, 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 no. No, 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 it shouldn't just be
So?
fine.
Sure. Don't. I doubt it. That's pretty good. I doubt it. Yeah, I get it.
Listen, don't hate on the conversation wheel. It's how I went over Mr. Nerdy. Invisibility spell. Girl, just bribe. No, I'm not gonna waste all my money. You get no money bribe. You just do the simple wheel. It's so fast. The second you log into an account you have in places that know who you are, they tag and associate the user device and activity. Ooh, we gotta talk more about this. I actually had a theory about all the accounts that they expect you to hold at like simple rewards accounts. And I was like, I wonder if I don't know who has access to all that information, but if you have all of your purchases going through accounts, like simple, even the most basic rewards accounts at like stores, they're like, why don't you open a this? Why don't you open a that? It's like, well, then an entire web can be created of who you are, because like so many points of contact are made connected to you. That too, yeah, that kind of, I started like being more wary about that. Because they're like, well, you don't get the sale if you don't punch in your this information and that information. It's like, it didn't occur to me until now that like that means everywhere you go, it's being it's weird. Invisibility spell.
I am sorry about that. Just use the reverse invisibility scroll I gave you.
Sure. And?
I've already given you the scroll. Stand in the middle of town, read it, poof! It is exactly like magic. Farewell.
It is magic. The only thing is that I was hoping if I conversation wheeled you, that you might tell me what the additional issue may be with it. Oh, nerdy, you know the cheese strat for the persuasion minigame. I don't, other than I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. I could do it pretty quickly at this point. Nerdy, do you know how I got these fans? Speech 100. Yes! Speech. Can't level up because you're already a master at it. Wait, what's over an elven wait a second. 0 invisibility. That's what we're doing right now. We're doing stuff, man. We're being good helpers, guys. Oh no, there's a town in trouble. Let's go help him. They've been made invisible by a clueless sorcerer. Can you say magic? Can you spell sorcerer? Data brokers are of the devil, in my opinion. They are the glue that holds a lot of crap together. You can do it with weapons drawn first, then quit dialogue. Sheath weapons and talk again. That way you squeeze an extra 10. Oh. Hold on a minute. That is not half bad. Especially with sellers. So when you approach them, does it have to be the first time you ever talk to them? Nice! Wait, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. He's just doing his yard work. So you walk up to them, you chat with the weapon drawn. That doesn't just minus the 10 and add the original 10 back. Don't trample on his crops. Rude. I didn't! Look! I'm so not rude. I am so polite and so careful. I have never trampled on crops before. Do not see previous games VODs. We have never stepped on crops or stolen them ever, ever, ever. We are so polite. Talk to Agal Grobumpf.
Talk to Dirham in the inn. I'm tired of this minstrel's freak show our town has turned into.
Okay. Well, you know. So long as you're self-aware.
Have you talked to Ankatar yet? Can he make us visible again?
A reverse invisibility spell.
Ankatar gave you a scroll to get rid of the invisibility? Fantastic! What are you waiting for? I'm not saying Colovians are dumb. They're just hard-headed.
That's like when anybody says, I don't mean to be rude, but that is just you just want to say the rude thing. You just want to say it. But I said I didn't mean to be rude, so therefore, you can't be upset when I say something rude. Agreed. Let's tentatively try to find time within the next month or so. Oh, Ryan, you gotta go out and have some food, good conversations. We will have. Oh, dude. Doesn't matter when you do that, just. Okay. We shall. Hey, at least Cyril Dunmer aren't as rude. Oh, gosh. The more when dudes. Man, that was so extra. I have never been so humiliated in all my life. I was so mistreated, it was sad. But it did make the characters that were even a tiny bit nice to you very likable by comparison. No, we're not casting Chameleon, that is the opposite. Reverse invisibility. A gentleman never offends anyone. Accidentally. Oscar Wilde. If you're accidentally offending people, it's just a tool that you don't know how to manage. Just give me a second. Ow. Okay. Alrighty, okay. I accidentally offend people all the time. Most of the time, they don't get the joke. It's their fault. No. Okay. I also agree with the sentiments that offense is always taken, never given. The fault lies with the individual, myself included. I feel like that's a... I agree. Mostly. And I have said that to people. Like, a person could say anything to you and mean anything by it. You're the one who chooses whether that weapon makes contact or not. The only thing I will say is that when you have certain relationship and trust with people, if that person tries to hurt you, it's not even what they're saying. A lot of it's what they're saying, but it's the fact that they're trying to hurt you that hurts, if that makes sense. But I do think what you say matters. And I do think the fact that you can choose how to take things doesn't absolve a person of responsibility for what they say. It'd be like saying, like, if I'm a very weak person and I'm very frail and somebody punches me and I get hurt and it's like, well, you don't work out enough. It's like, that's true. They also didn't need to punch me. Like, there's a good medium where people can be good to each other, but in the olden days, you need thick skin. I feel like you need both. You need people who are respectable, and so when they say something offensive, it's usually because it's constructive. And if you have thick enough skin, you can take that and say, doesn't mean you're right, but I will consider it. Like, and I'm not gonna be a wimp about it. But, there also needs to be a mutual respect, I think. And if you have somebody that breaks that mold, then it's very easy to ignore them because you're like, oh, that's just not a respectful person. Whatever. Most people are respectful. And if that person decides to be rude, I don't really care. Because that's not the type of people I'm around. Okay. We have used the scroll that Ankotar gave me. The people of Ailswell are once again visible. Diram Sarethi will probably like to congratulate me on my success. I feel like there's something that goes with this. I feel like the whole, like, he, like, almost warns you about a problem with the scroll. And then it's like, oh, he's probably gonna want to congratulate me after my success. Oh no, something went wrong. Well, my luck has been damaged. Okay. Well, that was easy. You sure got lucky with how easy it is. Yeah. That seems awfully convenient to me. I don't know if I feel like I should have done this quest before. Is someone mad at me? Please don't be mad at me. Oh, I can't see their name because the avatar is covering them. Okay, Ernisi Sarethi and Dirham Sarethi.
Thank you, thank you. I can't tell you how good it feels to be able to see myself again.
Yeah, that's
My
cool. I
sisters,
feel
on the
like...
other hand, I wouldn't mind if they had stayed invisible.
Nice.
Ah, me. Friend, you are welcome at the Ayleswell Inn anytime. Free of charge.
Quest updated. It's updated, but it's not completed. There's got to be more to this, right? So many people are just jerks, and that's toxic. Does nothing for personal growth. Yeah, I think people. Well, this especially is true for children. When people are around children being absolute jerks, and they're like, it helps them grow up stronger. It's like, no, you're just being an example to them of how nasty. Like you're just training them to be a nasty person. That's not personal growth. That's you're deteriorating that person. Like, yeah, people being a jerk. It's there. I hate that because it gives people this thing like, no, I'm just helping you grow a backbone, and you're like, no, you just have a personal problem and you're unwilling to fix it. You're not mature enough to have a little self-awareness and control. When people are toxic, it's funny to feign ignorance and get them to explain further. It ruins the jokes and insults alike. I have heard that, and I am not around enough people like that. I am thankfully surrounded by people who are good examples to me of how to... they provide me character growth and opportunities. But in that moment, I would love to pull that out of my pocket at some point. Is like, just be like, oh no, what do you mean? Like... You said it, commit to it. Yep, I'm wild garlic. Bitter, pungent, but great in the right spot. I have noticed that there are people who are more blunt and they say more of what they're thinking. Even if maybe some people would consider it rude, but they're good-hearted people. And it comes out, and I can't even explain it because I wouldn't know how to fake it. But there are people who say things that other people might be, oh no, offended by. But it's like, but you can tell where they're coming from. And if they're a kind person who just is blunt, you can sense it. And I think that's the problem with people who are jerks, is they're like, well, what did I say? And you're like, I couldn't tell you what it is, but I can sense it. Like, I know when it's coming from a good place and when it's coming from a not good place. And so some of it's just skill and communication. Some of it is just maybe a person's just seen too much fakeness in their life that they're like, I don't know how to be anything else but blunt because I don't know how to be tactful about this without moving into being disingenuous. So I'm just going to be blunt. That's the best way for me to communicate. But they're genuine people, so it just doesn't bother people. It doesn't bother anybody. I don't know. But garlic is a beautiful thing. When it's seasons, you got the right amount, you know? I hope I never gave the false impression of a good nature. I don't believe it.
We haven't seen him since that whole invisibility mess.
I don't think you ever saw him. He's literally invisible. Okay, sorry. We haven't seen him since we became invisible. Get it? Okay. You can be blunt. It's easy to deal with people that speak their mind. No guessing. It is much easier. Now, I think emotion is a big part of it. I don't know. We've talked about this though. It's like if a person says, "Hey man, I don't like when you do that." And you're like, "Oh, it's good to know. Sorry, I wasn't aware that bothered you." Okay, good to know.
Be seeing you.
But if you know people are always trying to sugarcoat and butter up and cover their emotions, and it takes them to be like infuriated, like they're about to lose it before they say anything, then if they come up to you and say, "Hey man, I really don't like that," you're like, "Oh, this person's really upset." It's like when you're always sugarcoating everything, then the only assumption is by the time you actually speak up, you're probably emitting emotions and irritation that you don't realize. But for a lot of people, not everyone, but for a lot of people who are just blunt and they're kind and they're genuine people, when they speak, they're just being matter of fact, but they're not rude and they don't display any like
Good to see you.
Sakipa.
We'll
Sakipa.
never forget how you saved us from Ankotar's
Oh, he's one of the
crazy
dudes.
magic. What can I do for you?
Ankotar.
I say, live and let live. It was an unfortunate accident, and he helped make it right.
That's true.
Others in the village are not so forgiving, though. I don't blame him for keeping to himself.
Well, he should apologize instead of
Farewell.
making somebody else have to pursue him and fix his problem. But, you know, whatever. If he's not the type of person who's ever going to apologize, then whatever. Let it go. It was a crude truth serum I started using when I was young. If people are playing friendly, they'll lie to your face. If they despise you, they'll often be forthcoming. I definitely think there is a correlation made between kindness and good-naturedness and people being fake, and a correlation made between people who are angry or irritable or whatever, and that means they're automatically more honest. I don't believe that's true. Because I've said a lot of more things that I knew were not true, and more things that I don't even believe when I'm angry than when I'm happy. Yeah, there's like social niceties, but they're things that like we're all aware of. But I put a lot of value in being honest with the people that I like. So it makes it, you know, I'm cutting off the temptation to be fake. It's easier to be fake if you don't know the person or you're not comfortable with them. Like if you don't know how to say no to somebody, that's can be hard. Because if you're like, oh, they might think I'm whatever, and you're trying to be polite to them. I guess that reading people and the room is a skill that's hard to teach, but it's easy to improve if you understand. Most people get it or don't. Like, for instance, okay, if you don't know someone well, and you don't know if they'll be offended by something you say, you're going to soften it a little bit. But there's a mutual understanding, if you're both socially adept, there's a mutual understanding that people are a little more gentle toward people they don't know. So you both are aware of that. You're both aware that you're both going to be a tiny bit more gentle to each other, and that I know that that person is probably going to be more gentle toward me because they don't know me that well. So it's like, I feel like a lot of it's like rules of the road. It's like there are things that people just know. And if you're unaware of those things, or you're a little behind in that, you know, how to communicate the way most people are used to, it could be an unfair disadvantage because you can be misinterpreted. And, you know, and that's a bummer. And it doesn't speak to your character the way it might accurately speak to somebody else's. I agree, Ryan Nowicki, so much. Like, people throw off the ability to just be mature. It's like... pick enough daggers from your back and you naturally become a bit aggressive if anyone approaches. And that's the same thing we were talking about with men and women. You know, women get stabbed enough times in the back. They're like, you know, I kind of don't want to be approached right now. And it's the same thing with people with friends. Like, why don't you make more friends? It's like, you know what? I've had bad experiences in friendships. Like, I'm kind of tired. I don't want to try to work through all the possible
You know, stranger, there comes a time
dishonesty.
in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've
What?
fought and I've lost.
I've
Who
fought
did I
and I've
lose to?
lost?
Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
Yeah, I lost a permadeath run because of those fish, so please. No, don't be too hard on yourself, man. The military in me, be offended, Snowflake, and the decent in me hopes you don't listen. Yeah, I think... Again, but that's like communication and getting to know people. If you know somebody is just nasty and ugly all the time because they're selfish, you're like, well, that's not a person that's worth my time. But if you know that somebody's super blunt and they're coming from a place of like, they're blunt but always in a kind way, and they say things that are valuable and worth listening to, then accept the bluntness and appreciate it for what it is. 'Cause there's a lot to appreciate there. Learn from it. Laugh in his face? Nah, I can't do that. How can I help, man?
Go on and Wait, help? Oh, well then. I'm a
These aren't
fisherman,
just any ordinary
or at
fish,
least
come
I
on.
was, until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract
See?
with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away.
About those scales? Wait, why are these the responses? Huh. I remember one of my friends would often mutter tact under his breath to me, and I was usually a full steam ahead sort. Hey, but like, okay, can we just pause though? The valuable part of that is that you had a friend that could do that. That's awesome. That's a good friend. That like you both feel comfortable enough with each other. That makes me think of like a marriage or like sibling relationship where you elbow the person next to you because you know them well enough and they know you well enough to like, you know, where you can like communicate with each other that way and accept that communication. That's funny. Tact. For me, I think Mr. Nerdy and I have been around both. We've been around the super over sanitized speech where you're like, that's just annoying at a certain point. Like that's not even fun. And we've also been around the kind of clueless, I don't care who's listening, I don't care how they interpret this, I just want to get a reaction for my own satisfaction. And we're like, okay, so how do we balance those two things out? Because like, you know, if you're just trying to mess with someone, then, you know, one form of communication might be fine. But if you're trying to like really get close to someone and you're like, you're friends with someone, it's like, how do we balance out that, like, especially with comedy, I feel like, with your humor, that's where you have to balance things out a bit. Not comedy, I guess. We're not doing stand-up for a friend. Okay, the greatest freedom is knowing none of this matters after death, but choice shows character. I think that almost adds more to your character, though, because if you're doing things because they add up to some sort of benefit or detriment, versus if you're doing something just to do it. Granted, if it doesn't matter in the end, then really there would really be no value anyway. But it does say something if someone's kind regardless. Part of it also being a porcupine. They can't get close, they can't be a danger. The one thing I will say is Mr. Nerdy and my growth into developing friendships that you can trust. We've gotten saved by those people. We've gotten saved by those friends. Being willing to open up, get to know people, and not immediately projecting whatever past experiences we had. And then in a moment of catastrophe or a problem, it's like, oh, we had someone to depend on, and they, you know, without that, we would have been a bit stuck. But it's true, though. Keep people at enough of a distance. Don't gotta worry about those scales.
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire.
Aww.
But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time.
As long as it doesn't ruin your retirement, sir. The economy of this game is very imbalanced. I can make my own money over time. Wait. I heard closest ones to you hurt you the most. I wouldn't know. I stick it to myself. Yeah, the people who are closest to you have the most access, so they will hurt you the most. Or they're capable, at least, of hurting you the most. This is how we died with one of our last characters. Let's not do this. Wait, where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are, little friend. Catch these hounds. Come on. Ow! I did not do the attacked yell justice. Wow! Where is he? This is gonna be hard to get within, like, punching range. Ow. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Well, if you would ask advice from a person who tries to hurt you, then it will hurt since you believe them. You gotta be, it's hard because how do you become a discerning person if you don't have people guiding you, at least when you're younger? Enough to have the discernment to know who should guide you when you're older. Their hitbox is a little off from their model, either higher or lower, I don't remember. Oh, that's a good thing to know. Okay, I'm trying a little higher. No! Sorry, I'm getting impatient, which is exactly how I lost my last permadeath character. I just got impatient with the leveling. Have you checked her luck attribute? Not really. It got damaged by the last... whatchamacallit? Young Rumere Slaughterfish. I have access to me, that's enough. Ooh, that's bad. I gotta go pray somewhere. I need prayer. Like a lot of it. I totally forgot to go, deal with that. Oh, he did a little jump. Look at you, fancy boy. And essential oils. Yeah, essential oils will fix it. You'll be fine. But only if you buy the really expensive ones from the pyramid scheme. Then you'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, you didn't die because you trusted the essential oils. You died because of all the other toxins that you didn't take essential oils for. It's a convenient tragedy. Okay, I need to get out of here. So, yeah, our luck attribute is, sad. First time that happened to me, it made my heart sink because I didn't know what caused it. Oh, don't forget the crystals. Oh, right, we gotta balance our, like, magnetic fields and stuff like that, right? The sad thing is this, there might be limited truth to some of that stuff, but then it's so over-exaggerated that people are like, yeah, forget this. Manifesting positive vibes. Ah. Why do they have to, why do they have to say young? It's a young one. In other words, you're dying to a baby. You are not fighting a full-grown one. You are pathetic. That is what they're saying, and I dislike it very much. Hello? I'm gonna call you Cam, because I'm struggling with this one. Kusu! Cam Kusu! Okay, where are we going? So the reason why we need to level up at this moment is because we need to know what we were even leveling up, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't write it down. So much for efficient leveling. Zaunat Cave is our hot spot. You can die through the will alone, but I don't see that with healing. So let's just see. Let's just see. Because I'm gonna have to might have to polish this up again later. 554 endurance! No! Okay, you know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I am gonna go back. You best believe I'm probably gonna go back. But that's not the point. It's just don't even worry about it, okay? It's fine. Okay. Well, guys. Got some things going on. It's okay. Which quest are you doing? I'm doing the quest at Lake Rumera where we gotta get the scales. Oh, level 5. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts, and can now do Numera's Shrine. That hurt. So let's see, who did we have today? We had Cam, we had Obomatic, Pugalo, Artpoo, Brycicle the Icicle. Israel, Dowdy was back, good to have you, dude. Inyol, Jemmy, Pyrus the Burned, Brother Sean, Crumpet Gamer, Dovahkeen, None of Your Business, Venocity, Tiger, and Grayson. Ryan Nowicki, Sugar Daddy Jimmy C with that super chat. Thank you so much, dude. That was so generous of you. And Mr. Anderson was first in the chat. Our personal porcupine. We love you. Okay, so we are going to continue on tomorrow, same time. We're gonna get this quest, and we're gonna get the level up. And why are you in the water? Why are you? Did you not see? Did you not see what was in the? You foolish protein snack. Goodness gracious. Is this your first time playing the game? It is, in fact, not my first time playing the game. There's a lot of first time playthroughs I've done. Recently, Morrowind, Fallout New Vegas. But this game is my OG. It is my original, my first Elder Scrolls. And a game I've played many times. I love it very much. But Morrowind was a game I had not played. So that was one that I was strongly encouraged to play with you guys. It was awesome. Great stream is always nerdy. You guys better enjoy the heck out of the rest of the day or else. Or else. Okay, listen to the man. All right? Do not mess with this guy. He will find you. So have a great rest of your day or else. Okay? That's all I have to say. So guys, we're going to continue on. We will continue the main quest too. We will not completely ignore it. We'll be doing it little bits here and there. It'll be good. But we are going to find someone. For those of you who are on Twitch, we will find somebody to raid. If we can find somebody to raid. We will try to find someone. Game time, overall time. What is this? Challenge. Alrighty. So guys, yeah, I hope you have a level. Insults the thumbs down button without knowing. Ouch! Guys, I hope you have a very, very good one. We will continue to... You know what? Shroombus is on right now. It's trying to show me people that, like, are playing Oblivion as well. There's only so many. But guys, I hope you have a very, very, very good one. And I will see you in the next one.
Gilov 01 is now following.